Avocado Baby by John Birmingham. This is a baby in a boat with a very large avocado production.
Oh, it is a big avocado.
Avocado Baby. Is your family a strong family? Well, I hope so. And you know, this story is about a family that wasn't very strong at all, especially the baby, who happened to be able to become strong with a certain piece of fruit. Shall we see what happens?
I wonder what it is.
Mr. and Mrs. Hargraves and their children were not very strong. Mrs. Hargraves was expecting another baby, and they all hoped it would not be as weak as they were. Oh, I hope not.
I hope not too. Yeah.
The new baby was born, and all the family were very pleased. Mr. and Mrs. Hargraves brought the baby home, and it grew, but as they feared, it did not grow strong.
Really?
No, Mrs. Hargraves found feeding the baby very difficult. It did not like food or want to eat much.
That's a bit sad.
I wonder why.
Wonder why.
Whatever can I do? Wailed Mrs. Hargraves. The baby doesn't like eating anything that I make, and it looks so weak. Why don't you give it that avocado pear? Said the children.
That's a good idea.
Woof, woof. Oh, doesn't look like it's eating anything much at all, does it? Oh, maybe if it liked dog food, do you think? Woof, woof, woof. Nay! Oh, maybe it'd like grass. Nay! In the fruit bowl on the table, there was an avocado pear. Nobody knew how it had got there because the Hargraves never bought avocados.
Wonder how it got there.
Don't know. Mrs. Hargraves cut the pear in half, mashed it up, and gave it to the baby, who ate it all up. From that day on, an amazing thing happened.
Really?
Yes, the baby became very strong. It was so strong it could break out from the straps on its high chair, pull other children uphill in a cart, reach off the side of its cot. And each day, Mrs. Hargraves gave the baby avocado pear. One night, a burglar got into the house. The baby woke up and heard the burglar moving about downstairs.
Oh.
The baby picked up a broom
What's he going to do?
and chased the burglar.
Oh.
The burglar was so frightened at being chased by a baby that he dropped his bag and ran out of the house.
Whoa. He might have fallen down the stairs.
No. The next day, Mr. Hargraves put a notice on the gate which said,
Beware of the baby.
"That should keep the burglars away," he said. The baby would help carry the shopping, move the furniture, and push the car when it would not start. Wow. Whoa, whoa.
Pretty strong, eh?
One day, two bullies were waiting for the children in the park. Oh. The bullies began being very nasty to the children. The baby did not like that and jumped out of its pushchair.
Wonder what he's going to do.
And picked up the bullies and
Gosh.
threw them into the pond.
Oh.
The baby gets stronger every day. And of course, it is still eating avocado pears. Ruff, ruff. Oh, that was a good story. Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Ruff, ruff.
Nee! I liked it too. Nee!